This video is sponsored by Sennheiser.
Alright guys, so Sennheiser contacted me about doing an ad for the 450 BT. And to be honest, I didn't even have to hesitate. Like, the Sennheiser 450 BT are one of my favorite pair of headphones because you get noise canceling, Bluetooth, 25 hours of battery life. And if you want to tweak the sound a little here and there, you can do that within Sennheiser's app. All of this for under $200, and that's Sennheiser. So you know, like right off the bat, you're getting amazing quality. The comfort of these, you can wear these all day, and 25 hours of battery life. You don't have to worry about charging these every day. You can easily just fold these up, throw them in a bag, and you're good to go. And you don't have to worry about durability. I've stretched the hell out of these things. If you have a big head, a small head, you're not gonna have any issues with these at all. And as far as somebody that's looking at some of the really expensive noise canceling headphones, I can tell you probably want to look at the Sennheiser 450 first. Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. 2017 is almost over, and this year I've reviewed a lot of gaming headsets and a lot of headphones. And I'm going to break them up into two different videos to give you my top 5 favorites in each category. So today we're going to look at gaming headsets, and gaming headsets has been pretty interesting this year. There's been some surprises, and then some from some companies it's not really a surprise that just took it up another notch. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my top 5, and actually this is going to be 5.5 because I've got 2 that I just had to include. We'll start with what I think is the best budget headsets. This is where the 2 comes in, because there are 2 that I think are just such a good deal that if you're just getting into gaming or you're not wanting to spend like a ton on gaming headsets, you really want to start with these 2. And the first one I'm going to start with is the HyperX Cloud Stinger. Now I think that it might have come out at the very end of last year, I'm not sure, but it is definitely available everywhere this year, so I'm throwing that in. It's $50. And it's from HyperX, so it's extremely comfortable, and as far as durability, I was able to just stretch the heck out of this thing, and it had an incredible mic. So for $50, you usually don't expect a whole lot. You just expect a headset to just kind of get the job done. Now this wouldn't be a headset that I'd say you could go, use out in public or regular music, and then as a gaming, it's really just a dedicated gaming headset, and at $50 does a damn good job. So the other one that falls in the budget category, Astro this year decided to come out with an inexpensive gaming headset. Now Astro is usually the most expensive you can find and will cost you an arm and a leg, but they said no, we're gonna give you one that's $50 and try to match it with what our quality normally is. Now they didn't give you a mix amp, and there's no amplification built into the headset. It's really just straight plug into the console or PC and play. And it really sounded great. I thought it sounded really punchy. So if you like explosions and stuff, the Astro does a really good job at that. But what makes the Astro A10 stand out is the microphone. For $50, you're getting a microphone that you would easily go spend $50 on to use. So the fact that you can have a headset where the mic's right here, you don't have to worry about having an external mic to plug in and do all the other stuff. The $50 on the microphone alone is what makes the A10s worth it. All right, so now I'm gonna go into what I felt was the biggest surprise for me this year. Turtle Beach came out with their new wireless headsets, and they're really good. They didn't make this list, but there was one pair that came out earlier in the year that just absolutely I expected not a whole lot out of, because it doesn't look like anything special, and it looks like it's geared towards VR, because I'm talking about the Turtle Beach 350 VR. But the amplification that's in it, the sound and the comfort that's in the ear cushions have kind of a cooling feel where you can wear them a long time and they don't get hot, and it's a different kind of material. But the sound that came out of these just blew me away. Now this is a wired headset, and I felt that after all my other uses and trying of other headsets, I feel the Turtle Beach 350 VR is the best gaming headset for the Nintendo Switch. Like, the amplification you get out of it, the headset itself is doing all the work instead of relying on the console or the system or your PC to do most of it like what other gaming headsets do. So the 350 VR was extremely comfortable, just a very average, not fancy looking headset. But you could use it as headphones. It sounded great plugged into a phone. It just sounded amazing no matter what you plugged it into, and I think that it retailed for $79, but most of the time now you can find it for about $59, $50, and it's an absolute steal. Honestly, that headset was my surprise of the year. All right, so now I'm going to tell you about two wired gaming headsets before I go into my favorite wireless pair that I thought just stood out above all this year. And the first one is the Sennheiser GSP300. It looks a little different. It's very unique, but it is definitely one of the best mics I've ever heard on any gaming headset. I even put it up to almost broadcast quality. So if you're somebody that is a Twitch streamer or starting out on YouTube and you're looking for a microphone or something to use, the Sennheiser GSP300 is going to be one you definitely want to check out. But as far as soundstage in the Sennheisers, which is not that much of a surprise, it just sounded very open. It gave you really good awareness and good spatial. It was a great headset. You know, the impact of the bass was really tight, so it felt very accurate. As far as picking up footsteps and other sounds, it was just one of those that you could easily pick up and be, you know, it was very dependable. It's just an overall great, comfortable, great sounding, incredible mic. Definitely one you want to look at, and it's under $100. Now the other one, this is the one that I praised the most this year, and I still stick behind that. Probably my favorite gaming headset of the year, period. Even before I tell you my favorite wireless one, and that is the HyperX Cloud Alpha. Now there's nowhere really to start other than the fact that these are probably the most comfortable headsets I've ever tried. HyperX always outdoes themselves. They pride themselves on calling them the clouds for a reason. As far as soft, whatever they put in the ear cushions, it just melts. It's honestly like they did their best to come up with an incredible studio headphone and make it where you can use it for gaming. Now it takes a little bit more to power it. You know, on consoles, for some it may seem like it has a lower volume. The mic sounded really good. Probably not the best microphone, but it definitely got the job done. But as far as durability and comfort and sound, it's a great overall package, and it's under $100, which I don't even see how they do that. But the fact that they do and they sound that good, I highly recommend HyperX all around, but the Alphas are the ones to really beat. Okay, so now the one I get asked all the time, what is your favorite wireless gaming headset? Now this headset is pricey. No, this headset is not an Astro headset. It's actually from Razer. Now I know right off the bat, some people are like, if you pick Razer, you don't know anything about gaming headsets. That's not true. Obviously, this is my opinion on these, and not saying these are the end-all, be-all, of best. But the Razer Thresher Ultimate headset, it retails for $250. It's not cheap. Sounds amazing. You're getting 7.1 surround sound. It's 2.4 gigahertz. So like wireless band, you're getting like instant. There's no lag. It's right as it's going on. I think it's like 40 feet of distance. I mean, not that anybody's going to be gaming 40 feet away from their monitor, but you could walk around and you could use it, you know, just like it is. It's just a wireless option though, so you can't get these and expect to plug them into your phone, and it's not Bluetooth, so you really can only use them on your PC and on your console. So you're buying a gaming headset. Now the microphone was decent. Again, not the best, but it will definitely get the job done. But the sound, it just opened up sound you just don't hear in games, and it impacted. I mean, the bass was just, that's an amazing headset. It's hard not to talk about that headset and not get that excited. It's just this sound. Sound when you play a game, you want to feel like you're right here, and that everything going on around you, you can pinpoint it, you can tell where it's coming from, but you also want to be engulfed in it. Like if an explosion happens, you want to feel that. If somebody's talking from a distance, you want to know where they're at. You want to know about how far they are so that they're not sneaking up on you, and you just have better awareness of where everything is. And the Razer Thresher Ultimate this year was my best wireless gaming headset. This was a quick video just to give you my top 5 gaming headsets this year. Again, I don't try every one of them, so there may be one that you think should have made the list, which I would love to hear about down in the comment section, because I'm always open to trying out other gaming headsets. But that's my list, and I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I appreciate you guys checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.